Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 9th of April 2025 and unfortunately it looks like there's complete bloodbath in the cryptocurrency world, isn't it? Now the reason is pretty simple guys. It is because of news that is circulating regarding tariffs, and I've been saying this over and over again. If you actually look at the facts regarding tariffs guys, it should not be the reason why the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency should be going down. Rather, it is the narrative driven by mainstream media. That is what is driving down the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now tomorrow guys, that is on the 10th of April, the inflation numbers will be out, and that would give us a very good indication how the US economy is doing, and the information regarding inflation will directly and indirectly impact the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now regarding inflation guys, the only website to look at is the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and the website is www.bls.gov. But in the Blockchain DXB episode guys, we will definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into it. Now in today's episode, we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover. Now the first news is regarding an event that is scheduled to take place on the 11th of April. And the Security and Exchange Commission under the Trump administration, they have decided to go ahead and start a crypto task force, and they will be hosting a crypto regulations, which is scheduled to take place on the 11th of this month. And there will be key people from Uniswap Labs, as well as Coinbase as well. So it is great and a must to see representation from the cryptocurrency world, isn't it? So we'll definitely go and touch base on this news. Now the next news guys is in the world of tokenization, and Ripple and Boston Consulting Group guys, they have released a really interesting report that talks about the rapid rise of real world asset tokenization, and they are projecting a $16 trillion market cap by 2030. Now look guys, as much as I like this report, I hate saying this. Whenever these reports are published, particularly in the cryptocurrency blockchain world, historically none of these things have materialized. And I very specifically remember that PwC, they did actually publish a report going back to 2016, where they were talking about that the entire supply chain will actually work in blockchain technology. And they were talking about only the supply chain market cap to be touching the $5 trillion mark. None of these things materialized, isn't it? If you look at the global cryptocurrency market, guys, it is barely about the $2 trillion mark. So look guys, whenever these reports are published, make sure you don't take it at face value. Rather go ahead and understand the reasoning as to why they've gone ahead and published this report. So what I'll do guys in today's episode, I won't get into detail, but I will release a standalone episode regarding this report. And that particular episode will be completely done by artificial intelligence. So please feel free to go ahead and listen to that. Now the next news guys is all the way from Pakistan, and it is connected to Binance's founder and former CEO, that is Sangpang Zhao CZ, and looks like he will be taking an advisory role, but this will be from the Crypto Council in Pakistan, so we'll definitely go and touch base on this news. Now me personally guys, I'm definitely not fans of councils as such, but in this case guys, I do feel that CZ's name will be a massive advocacy for the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world, particularly in Pakistan, isn't it? So we'll definitely go and touch base on this news. And the final news guys is connected to Galaxy Digital, and there's a really interesting update guys. And Galaxy Digital guys gets a nod from US Security and Exchange Commission, and they will be offering crypto trading and asset management services. So we'll definitely go and touch base on this news. So quite a lot to cover guys in today's episode, and like we do in every Crypto and Coffee Date series, we will be looking at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news guys is in the world of tokenization, and DLD and Dubai's VARA, that is Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, they are collaborating to link real estate registry with tokenization. So in today's episode guys, we'll definitely go and take a deep dive into this news. Now I'm really curious to check guys what blockchain platform they will be using. Will it be done on an open blockchain, or will it be done on a permission blockchain? So let's go and take a deep dive into that. Now the next news guys is connected to artificial intelligence, and looks like Saudi Aramco backed Cognate guys, they are tapping India in artificial intelligence expansion bet. So we'll definitely go ahead and have a look at this news. So quite a lot to cover guys in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Thank you to our sponsors for being part of the Blockchain DXB journey. Firstly, Advanced Media. Advanced Media guys is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys. They're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously. And they're focusing on 3 Ps. That is people, planet, and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website, that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys. They also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE. So definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing, and hosting training workshops, seminars, and community events that educate, inform, and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website, that is www.amt.tv, and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gov Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen, guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing. Go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform. Check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below. Now, guys, since you're taking care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now, unfortunately, guys, looks like there's bloodbath in the cryptocurrency world, isn't it? And looks like Jim Cramer was absolutely right, and the stock market completely collapsed, as well as the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, a lot of people, guys, are blaming tariffs the reason as to why the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are going down, which partially is true, but the main reason why the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are going down is because mainstream media is putting out a completely different narrative regarding tariffs, and whether we like it or not, guys, it is that fake news narrative that drives the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? And the only thing I can stress is, guys, rather than watching 10 sources of information, go ahead and look at information from the first source, and all of the information regarding tariffs is actually published by the White House official website. And if you actually read through the tariffs, guys, you would understand why President Donald Trump is making this move. His whole idea is to go ahead and reduce the national debt. And more importantly, guys, other countries are taking advantage of United States of America's tariff conditions, isn't it? And because of that, He has implemented reciprocal tariffs, and not a single country is being charged more than what other countries are charging the United States of America. And unfortunately, guys, it is because of the narrative driven by mainstream media, the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have fallen down. And if you look at the market sentiment, it is right now at fear, and the number associated is 24. But look, guys, on the 10th of this month, the inflation data will be out, so it's going to be really interesting to see if the inflation actually goes down. What kind of an impact does it have on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? And based on the economic data, guys, looks like under the Trump administration, more jobs have been secured. And I'm pretty much sure, guys, let's see if inflation does actually go down. There will be a direct and indirect correlation to the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And if the inflation does actually go down, the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will be pumping up. But let's say, guys, if the inflation does actually pick up pace, then the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will go down even further, isn't it? Now, one of the reasons why the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will go down if the inflation goes down is because if the inflation goes down, guys, the interest rate to go out and take out loans will be less, and that would mean that businesses can go out and take out more loans, and that will definitely drive the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well as the stock market world as well. So definitely keep an eye on that date. Now, regarding the global cryptocurrency snapshot, guys, the global cryptocurrency market right now is at $2.48 trillion, and since the last 24 hours, it is actually down by 2.57%. Now, if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume, guys, it is at a staggering $108.41 billion. But here's the interesting thing, guys. The volume of stablecoins is only at $102.76 billion. Now, the volume of stablecoins is definitely above the $100 billion mark, but because the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are falling down, I would really like to see this number around the $200 billion mark, maybe even $250 billion mark, because that would actually mean that people are parking a lot of the cryptocurrencies onto stable coins rather than directly selling it, isn't it? But the volume of stable coins isn't that great as well, so it's going to be really interesting to see, guys, what the inflation numbers are. Now, unfortunately, guys, no matter what happens at the geopolitical level, Bitcoin ETF approval or Ethereum ETF approval, the volume of decentralized finance is ridiculously low, and today it is only at $8.19 billion, and DeFi, guys, as of today, is accounting for 7.55% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Now, regarding decentralized finance, guys, after almost 3 years, we have a new matrix, and historically, guys, Lido has always been dominating so far as total value locked is concerned. But today, Aave is at number 1 so far as dominance of total value locked is concerned. And the total value locked under Aave is $16.81 billion. And if you look at the overall total value locked, guys, it is well below the $90 billion mark. It is only at $88.18 billion. Now, decentralized exchange dominance has definitely picked up pace, but I do think there is a different reason as to why the decentralized exchange dominance has picked up pace, because today it is at 37.48%. And at the beginning of the episode, I talked about the roundtable conference scheduled to take place on the 11th of April, isn't it? And in that session, guys, members from Uniswap will be attending it, and because of that, the volume of Uniswap has pumped up a lot. It has almost tripled since the last 24 hours, and because of that, guys, the percentage of decentralized exchange dominance has also pumped up. And if you look at the 24-hour volume of decentralized exchanges, Uniswap's 24-hour volume is $3.31 billion. PancakeSwap, guys, is at number 2nd, and its 24-hour volume is $1.06 billion. Core Finance, guys, is at number 3rd, and its 24-hour volume is $611.64 million. Aerodrome, guys, is at number 4th, and its 24-hour volume is $563.08 million. At number 5th, guys, is Orca, and its 24-hour volume is $507.21 million. Now, let's quickly run to the volume of stablecoins, guys. And as I mentioned earlier, the volume of stablecoins is definitely not great. I would really like to see this number around the $200 to $250 billion mark, but unfortunately, guys, today it is only at $102.76 billion. And stablecoins, guys, as of today, is accounting for 91.79% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. And when you look at the volume of stablecoins, guys, it is no surprise that Tether USDT is once again leading the pack, and its 24-hour volume is $80.29 billion. Circle USDC, guys, is at number 2nd, and its 24-hour volume is $14.53 billion. At number 3rd, guys, is FDUSD, and its 24-hour volume is $4.79 billion. Now, let's quickly run to the market cap, 24-hour trading volume and dominance between Bitcoin and Ethereum. And unfortunately, guys, the numbers are absolutely dreadful. Bitcoin's market cap is down to $1.53 trillion. And if you look at the market cap of Ethereum, guys, it is well below the $180 billion mark. It is at $178.9 billion. Now, if you look at the 24-hour trading volume, guys, Bitcoin's 24-hour trading volume is $48.48 billion. And if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Ethereum, it is at $20.45 billion. So what we need to do is, guys, we need to look at this 24-hour trading volume and then compare to the volume of stable coins and also look at the total cryptocurrency market volume. And unfortunately, guys, if the prices are going down, you would want to see the volume of stable coins to be almost double of this, isn't it? And when the prices are actually going down, guys, you do want to see the volume of stable coins much higher, but that is not what we are seeing since the last 24 hours. And because of that, guys, there is a very high possibility before the inflation numbers are down, the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies may actually go down even further. But whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice, and make sure you go and do your own research. Now, regarding the dominance of Bitcoin, guys, today it is at 62.66%, and I cannot stress this enough, guys. When the prices are going down, you don't want the dominance to be increasing. When the prices are increasing, it is great if the dominance increases, isn't it? Now, Ethereum's dominance is down by 7.30%. Now, this entire week, guys, because it is connected to United States of America, I thought let's go and look at the top made in America tokens by market capitalization. And it's no surprise that Ripple is number one, and its market cap is at $108 billion. Circle USDC, guys, is at number second, and its market cap is at $60.21 billion. Now, if I'm not mistaken, guys, only the market cap of stablecoin issuers in such situation increases, because stablecoins, whether we like it or not, they are turning out to be a safe haven against volatility in the cryptocurrency world, isn't it? And because of that, guys, historically, whenever the prices tend to go down, the market cap of stablecoin issuers tends to pump up. Now, going back to Make in America tokens, guys, Solana or Sol is at number third, and its market cap is $54.21 billion. Dogecoin is at number fourth, and its market cap is $21.57 billion. And at number 5, Cardano, and its market cap is at $20.28 billion. Now, guys, let's go ahead and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And the price of Bitcoin right now is $77,286. And since the last 24 hours, it is down by 2.25%. But since the last 7 days, guys, it is actually down by 9.22%. But look, guys, looks like Ethereum has hit the most. And the price of Ethereum is down to $1,480. And looks like because of tariffs, it is down by 22.75% since the last 7 days. And since the last 24 hours, it is down by 5.45%. Ripple or XRP, guys, is at $1.85. And since the last 24 hours, it is down by 2.45%. And since the last 7 days, it is down by 13.02%. Now, look, guys, regarding tariffs, the only thing I can say, even if you look at short-term, medium-term, or long-term, things are definitely looking good for the US economy. But Wall Street media is the one who's suffering for it, isn't it? And they are the ones who are controlling the narrative regarding mainstream media. And because of that, guys, it is directly and indirectly impacting the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the prices are reacting after the inflation numbers are out. Now let's go ahead and talk about a really interesting development taking place by the US Security and Exchange Commission. And looks like our US Security and Exchange Commission under the Trump administration is taking a positive stance in it. And the Security and Exchange Commission, guys, they've announced a panelist for roundtable on crypto trading. And they will be hosting a crypto regulations roundtable on 11th of April 2025. And the title for this event, guys, is Between a Block and a Hard Place, Tailoring Regulations for Crypto Trading. And this particular event, guys, is actually led by Security and Exchange Commissioner Hester Peirce. And the aim of this session, guys, is to gather public input and help shape balanced crypto regulations. And so far as the panel members are concerned, guys, there are quite a lot of important and influential people. You have people from New York Stock Exchange, Texture Capital, Orwin Finance, UC Berkeley, Cumberland DRW, Falcon X, and quite a lot of other people as well. Now, regarding cryptocurrency world, guys, there's Catherine Menrick, who's from Uniswap Labs, as well as Gregory Tussar from Coinbase. So it is great that we have representation from the cryptocurrency world. But more importantly, guys, what I'm really liking is that we have representation from the decentralized world. And when you talk about Uniswap, guys, they are the leading decentralized exchanges in it. So it is great that the Security and Exchange Commissioner Hester Peirce is deciding to go out and involve people from decentralized exchanges as well, and not just from centralized exchanges. absolutely brilliant move in my honest opinion. And it's going to be really interesting to see, guys, what the outcome of this crypto regulation roundtable is. Maybe they come up with new regulations regarding crypto trading. So stay tuned to the outcome of this particular panel session, guys. And the outcome of these sessions, guys, will directly be impacting the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in my honest opinion. So in the Blockchain DXB podcast next week, I'll definitely go and touch base on this news. Now the next news, guys, is connected to the world of tokenization and Boston Consulting Group and Ripple, guys. They both jointly released a report that highlights the rapid rise of real-world asset tokenization and they are projecting a $16 trillion market by 2030. Now look, guys, so far as tokenization is concerned, we are talking about assets like real estates, bonds, and commodities. And with tokenization, guys, the report says that you can enhance liquidity, transparency, and efficiency. And with tokenization, you can also enable fractional ownership at lower cost. Now all these things, guys, definitely sound great, but there are a couple of challenges as well. And the only one I can think of is regarding KYC and AML. Can it be done on an open blockchain? And let's say, guys, if you can't go out and do it on an open blockchain, what happens to that particular token? Let's say if it is sold to a sanctioned countries. And to be honest, guys, most of the regulators do not have an answer to this. And later on, guys, we'll also go out and discuss news regarding Dubai's virus in it. But look, regarding these questions, guys, the report definitely dismisses it, and the report talks about financial institutions actively exploring this space, while Ripple is building infrastructure to support it. Now what is completely bizarre, guys, is Ripple is more of a centralized entity, and they have absolutely nothing to do with blockchain technology as such. So it is a bit grand that Ripple is talking about tokenization, isn't it? And the report, guys, also talks about that despite regulatory and technical challenges, they do see tokenization as a major shift in global finance. Now what I've done is, guys, I've gone ahead and released a standalone episode using artificial intelligence because the report is well over 30 pages long. And to be honest, guys, I thought it would be better to go ahead and release a standalone episode. So the episode is out and you can listen to it in absolutely any podcasting platform. Now look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. The only reason why there is so much of hype regarding tokenization is because of Larry Fink, who is the CEO of BlackRock, and immediately after the Bitcoin ETF approval, guys, he did go to CNBC, and the interview is just 7 minutes long, guys, and he did clearly state that the next hype he's talking about is to do with tokenization. And immediately, guys, in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I mentioned that the next hype in the cryptocurrency world will be tokenization. And looks like that is the new narrative everyone is hopping, isn't it? But look, guys, I do have a lot of apprehensions regarding tokenization. And later on, guys, in the month of April or maybe May, I will do a standalone event on tokenization where we talk about the history of tokenization, what is tokenization, what are the myths, and we'll also go into base on some of the challenges with tokenization. Now, guys, let's go and discuss some news all the way from Pakistan. And Pakistan, guys, has appointed Binance's founder and former CEO Sangpeng CZ as an advisor to its only formed crypto council. And this is to guide crypto regulations and adoption. Now, despite his legal issue in US, guys, CZ does bring in a lot of credibility, isn't it? And this news, guys, according to the CEO of Pakistan's crypto council, that is Bilal bin Saqib, is part of Pakistan's broader push to attract foreign investment and build a clear regulatory framework for digital assets. And crypto adoption is currently rising in Pakistan due to currency issues, remittance needs, and a growing Web3 workforce. And so far, stablecoins are concerned, guys, they are especially popular now for hedging against rupee devaluation in Pakistan as well. So I very strongly feel, guys, CZ will definitely be a great advocate in that space. So if you're someone from Pakistan, guys, you definitely need to go and check out the Crypto Council for Pakistan. And I personally think CZ getting involved is definitely a great move. Now, guys, let's go and discuss some interesting development regarding Galaxy Digital. Now, last week, guys, we talked about Mike Novogratz, who's the CEO of Galaxy Digital, and they did actually have to pay a fee of over $200 million because of notorious activities regarding Terra Luna, isn't it? But this news is more of a positive news, guys. And Galaxy Digital has got SEC approval to move its base to Delaware and list on Nasdaq with the ticker symbol GLXY. But this thing is still pending, guys, as shareholders still need to vote. And based on the news, looks like shareholders will be voting on this on the 9th of May. But they are currently listed in Toronto, Canada, guys. And this move by Galaxy Digital aims to tap rising US demand for crypto-related products. And Galaxy Digital, guys, is led by Mike Novogratz. And looks like with this approval, Galaxy will offer crypto trading, asset management, and run AI HPC data centers. And Mike Novogratz, guys, call this approval as a key step in US expansion as well. So definitely interesting news. So these were some macro level news guys on the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world. Now let's look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. And the Dubai Land Department guys signed a cooperation agreement with Dubai's VARA, that is Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, and this collaboration guys focuses on linking real estate registry with property tokenization, and this particular project includes an advanced government system to oversee the tokenization process, and the aim of this project guys is to enhance operational efficiency of property management companies as they seek to boost liquidity in Dubai's real estate market. And this particular move guys strengthens Dubai's position as a global real estate innovation hub, isn't it? And regarding this agreement guys, this is the first agreement of its kind globally in real estate tokenization, and it does follow the launch of the pilot phase, that is real estate tokenization project. And this particular agreement guys was signed in the presence of top government officials including Hilal Saeed Al Mauri and Marwan Bil Galita, and they are focusing on fractional ownership guys that will essentially enable fractional ownership of real estate assets. And the whole point of tokenization guys is it will open doors for small investors to access the real estate market, isn't it? And the whole idea regarding tokenization guys is they want to promote wider economic inclusion through accessibility property investment, and the aim guys is to attract international investors to Dubai's real estate market. And this particular news guys supports the Dubai Real Estate Strategy 2033 to reach $1 trillion in transactions. And this particular move guys aligns with Dubai Economic Agenda D33 to double the Emirates GDP. And this news does reflect Dubai's integration of government and digital sector, isn't it? So definitely brilliant news. And I do feel guys this is part of Dubai's commitment to a progressive legal framework using AI and asset tokenization. But look guys, I really am not sure what blockchain protocol they will be using. Are they going to be building it on an open blockchain, or will it be done on permission blockchain? And there is absolutely nothing called as permission blockchain guys. You may as well use a software or even go ahead and use Microsoft Excel 2007 to be honest, because from the 2007 option guys, they do have an option where you can actually go ahead and share your Excel spreadsheet, isn't it? And it is so critical guys that we truly understand the pillars of open blockchain and permission blockchain. They definitely do not follow the ethos of open blockchain. Those are my honest opinion. But in the event guys that I'll be doing regarding tokenization, I'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this. Now the next news guys is connected to artificial intelligence, and Saudi Aramco-backed Cognite opened an AI service center in Bengaluru, India, and the company guys is investing millions of dollars in India as part of its long-term growth strategy. And the chief strategy officer guys confirmed that investment in India will continue to increase, and Cognite is exploring contracts with leading Indian companies as well. And they've already signed agreements with a large cement company and a major automotive firm in India as well. Now regarding Cognite guys, they offer AI-driven solutions, and Cognite provides software to optimize operations and safety in industrial settings like oil and gas platforms, and they aim to attract international investors to Dubai's real estate market. And the company guys is controlled by Aker ASA, that is an investment firm of a Norwegian billionaire, and the CEO guys, that is Girish Rishi, noted that India's appeal grew as a world sought alternatives to China, and this particular move aligns with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's efforts to attract global companies to India. And with Narendra Modi guys, a lot of tech giants are flocking to India, cause lately there's news regarding Apple, Tesla, as well as Jabil. They are leveraging India as a manufacturing and tech hub, and there's definitely an AI boom in the industry, and the surge in AI adoption guys is transforming manufacturing, enhancing quality, streamlining operations and optimizing supply chains as well. And Cognite's international customer base includes Aker BP, Cosmos Energy Holdings, which is in Japan, as well as Core Chemical, which is from the United States of America. And Cognite guys recently relocated its headquarters to the United States of America to support global scaling, and as of February 2022 guys, Saudi Aramco via Aramco overseas company BV owns a 7.4% stake in Cognite. Now regarding Bangalore guys, it is needless to say that they were chosen due to the location and its status as India's tech and innovation capital, and Cognite specializes in digital transformation for heavy industries, leveraging artificial intelligence and machine learning. And India guys right now is seen as a key market for talent, innovation and industrial partnership as well. And Cognite's India's presence is part of a broader vision to expand AI capabilities and global impact. So it looks like India is definitely taking a move in the world of artificial intelligence as well. So definitely brilliant news. So these were the newscasts on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So let's get started with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. I have a question by Asir who asks, with Pakistan appointing CZ as an advisor despite his legal troubles, do you think reputational regulatory clarity matters more in crypto leadership? This to be Asir is such a beautiful question. And I honestly think that regulatory clarity edges out reputation at any point of time, especially in the context of emerging markets like Pakistan and it. Now regarding CZ, yes, he definitely had his legal issues in the United States of America, but we can't overlook the fact that he's one of the most influential figures in the cryptocurrency adoption spaces in it, and based on my understanding, he's definitely the right advocate for Bitcoin, peer-to-peer electronic cash system, and even stablecoins for that matter. And look, Asir is experienced in navigating complex regulatory environments, particularly building Binance into a global powerhouse. And more importantly, Asir understanding the pain points of governments and users alike is something that you cannot easily replicate, isn't it? And when you talk about Pakistan, currently it is trying to build a cryptocurrency framework, which is taking place amidst a lot of economic pressures and growing interest in Web3 space. So I very strongly feel that having someone like CZ who's been in the trenches is definitely invaluable. Now when you talk about reputation, particularly in the cryptocurrency space, it is extremely dynamic. And today's controversy could be tomorrow's redemption story. But look, Asir, what I really feel what matters is someone who really has some in-depth knowledge, clear design, and actionable policies. And I can't think of a better person than CZ, who can make the country more attractive for investment and innovation. So in my view, Asir, I do feel that appointing CZ is definitely a brilliant move and a great decision done by the Cryptocurrency Council in Pakistan. And it does signal that Pakistan is serious about cryptocurrency, not just from a high perspective, but also from a policy building and infrastructure point of view. But only time will tell if this move was right or not. But I'm definitely edging that it is a great move by having him as an advisor in Pakistan Crypto Council. So definitely a beautiful question. And that's about all, guys, from the Ask Me Anything season Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays we have the Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information pertaining to the price of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. And we also look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.